Good afternoon. What day is it today? It's the 5th of November, 6th of November. It's a Thursday. Anyway, we're out of the park in Walkerton. And this is all about the update. And I should say updates, plural. Because not only is there the firmware update, 0.0300 from 200, but there's also an update to the app. And I noticed this by accident one day, so let's start the video and get it in the air.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
If I can show you, I don't know if you can see this properly, but let's go up a little bit here. It's very stable. Not even a waver, but look at the app. Okay, if you can see the app, as long as I don't. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it upside down. And what happened? The orientation changed. Okay. Now before, it wouldn't do that. And also, if I hit the map, hit it twice, okay, you'll notice in the bottom right hand corner, there is a layer. A little bit of wind here, but there's a layer here button. I push the layer button. Move him out of the way, and I can select satellite, and look what I see. That's where I am, okay, in the park. Okay, now I phoned DJI, and what they told me was that DJI does not run on Google Maps. They have their own mapping software, so you don't need internet, you don't have to cache anything, you don't have to save a bunch of maps like all the other drones. You can go out in the middle of nowhere and you're still going to get GPS mapping. That's a real big thing for me. Okay, it was a real pain going these different places and you'd have to cache the map before you went out. So the big things for me were the app changed it so you can have different views of GPS and the orientation. Because when I put a tablet on here, my plug is on way over on this side. I want it on this side. I couldn't rotate it. Now I can. Same with iOS. Now I downloaded the iOS one and I haven't tested it yet, but my beef with the iOS was you had a black strip on the right hand side. Whereas here, with Android, on the right-hand side, you see the red square that says that you're videoing? In the iOS, that's on a black border. Just something different. So let's take this out. Turn around. I'm in P mode. So let's go out. The clouds are just coming in. So we'll just go up. And we'll turn it around a bit. There we are. Okay, let's shrink that down a bit. Where are we? Here we are. Okay, let's go back and up. Now we were here a couple of days ago, last week, and our big thing was that even in P mode we couldn't go full throttle. So we can turn around all the way and notice the gimbal too. So maybe it's not as jittery, but full stick. And we don't have any error messages. Okay. Here we go. We're going to turn around. Now then, everybody said, let's change to sport mode. Okay, we're in sport mode. Gonna come back, full stick. And we're up to 7, 8. And let off. Turn around. Now we're going to follow that. Now I'm looking at this little diagram. Where are you? There you are. Okay. At the bottom. And to me, it hasn't changed. It still doesn't work. This is Android. So the orientation thing still doesn't work for me because I'm pointing directly at it. Okay? And let's see. If I point right there, the drone is facing directly away from me, directly in front of me. And it says that the drone is to my right hand side. So that didn't work. But it appears that the error messages have gone. I'm still in sport mode. I'm going to go back into P mode. I'm going to go up. We'll go up to 25 or 30 meters. And we'll follow the river up to the top and come back. There we go. Strong winds. Okay. Well, let's follow the river across. There we go. And we're going to go full stick and see what happens. There we go. Full stick forward. Any error messages yet? No. I'm in flight. No error messages. A little bit to the left. I'm up above everything, 31 meters. Let's go up a little bit more. 35, 40. Okay, we'll go over that way. And we're going to turn a little bit. There we go. We're full stick forward and a little left yaw. We'll go around to the end of the island. And this should be about 500 meters. And it's a little breaky up there. And then we'll do a return to home. But according to the little diagram at the bottom, orientation, the drone is behind me, and it's not. Okay, well, that's far enough. Let's go return to home.
Go home.
There we go. Now, for me, I don't get a beeping. I get a clicking sound. A minor beeping. Minor beeping. And if I turn the media sound down, it's a minor beeping. It's not annoying. By any means, it's not annoying. And now it's just a clicking. If I put my hand down, strong wind warnings. Okay. Well, strong wind, caution, coming home. Oh, there's a bunch of birds, I think. 400 meters away, but it's up about 40 meters, which is the return to home. It says strong winds, returning home. So yeah, they have fixed some things, but I'm facing directly at the drone. And it's strong winds. It's not really strong winds. So that's another error message. It's not strong winds. It's probably about 5 miles an hour, if that. So if I bring it down, At what point does that wind warning go away? We'll only come back at 4. Oh, maybe it is heading into wind. There we go. If we go to 30 meters, then I don't get the wind warnings. Well, I do. Okay. It's still coming back. Like 5 or 6 meters per second. The airport, yeah, it's about 5 kilometers away. But I'm only up 30 meters, so it's returning home. So if I turn away, okay, now it tells me I'm directly in line with it, but I'm not. I'm directly in line with it here. Oh, it's fighting the wind. Here we go. Bring her down. And over. Yeah, there must be some wind up there. And bring her down under the wind cover. Here we go, and bring her forward. And I'll show you what I mean with that message thing. If I'm completely wrong, I don't know. And we have lots of satellite. Okay, here we are. I am facing the drone. And it says, okay, let's turn the drone around. Okay, it's directly facing away from me. And I'm 15 feet behind it. Now if I turn to my right, it says there that I'm facing it. But I'm not. If I change my... Does that change it? No. If I change... No. If I face it, it says where it is. So that doesn't work. Anyway, let's turn it around. It's getting a little chilly now. And we're going to come forward. And we're just going to hand catch it because that's what I like doing. And here's the flight log of that flight from the DJI Fly app. And this is how you get into it. You press your profile and then you select more. And then you select whatever the date is. I've got all these here. So the last one was this one. I click that. It comes up this. I can click on that to get satellites, and that is where it flew today. And it's, you can change the speed in the bottom left corner to number 8. So let's go to 8, and it'll show you exactly where it flies on a satellite GPS map. And remember, the maps here are from DJI, they're not Google Maps. And if we go in closer, initially that's when I was doing all the talking, then I backed it up and I went some speed tests back and forth. And what I noticed in the Android version of this, originally the light blue lines show up. Then once you retrace your tracks, it turns to a darker blue line. But it doesn't do that in iOS. In iOS, from what I've seen, it doesn't show the blue lines. And it shows it goes all the way out and comes all the way back. And this is the whole flight, and you have all the error messages that come up and everything. Basically, I guess there was a strong wind up there, and it was coming from the north, coming down. So that's it. Okay.